Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist John Dissauer. Thanks for checking out my blog, new at Dissauer, here at dissauer.com. It is Monday, April 18th, about 12:45 in the afternoon. Temperatures today, not too bad. We're sitting in the upper 60s to lower to mid 70s across southeast Missouri, southern Illinois, western Kentucky, and northwestern Tennessee. And the winds today aren't nearly as bad as yesterday, but we do have winds gusting over 20 miles per hour. We are still watching a storm system that's going to eventually move off to the east in the upper levels of the atmosphere and bring us chances for showers and thunderstorms. In fact, it's appearing that this week to week and a half, so the next 7 to 10 days, is going to be very active across the Midwest, or really for that matter across the country, as we are going to see several waves of storms coming across and almost daily chances for rain, which is not too uncommon for this time of the year, as typically, at least in the KFVS viewing area, since I've been here for the last 11 and a half years, between the 20th, 22nd or so through the end of April is always a very active pattern around here. And to give you some idea, I've been looking at some computer models, and they are suggesting just through next Monday, so the next 7 days, anywhere between 5 to as maybe 6 or 6.5 inches of rain possible. So a lot of water is coming our way, which we'll have to be watching for flooding as well, for flash flooding with these storms. We're first going to talk about our storm for Tuesday night. This is something we're keeping a very close eye on. I want to show you kind of a regional view, and then we'll zoom in closer and show you what's going on. But you can see, here we go, Tuesday morning. Some showers may be in place. We've got a front that's going to be stalled out just to our north. And notice by Tuesday at 6 p.m. we start to see showers and thunderstorms, isolated cells, developing across parts of southern Missouri, with a line now developing back along I-44 back towards Springfield, Missouri. These thunderstorms that are developing out here are going to be ones to be very close to watch, or need to be very close to watch, as the environment is going to be set up for isolated cells that could produce strong tornadoes and very large hail. That will be the main threat with any isolated storms that develop Tuesday afternoon. Now eventually you'll see this line develop and push off to the southeast, and along this line we'll see damaging winds, maybe some hail, an isolated tornado, but the main threat will be the damaging winds and heavy rain. Notice by 2 a.m. it's now crossing the Ohio River, and even for those of you back in Indiana, the line stretches from around Fort Wayne down towards Evansville by 2 o'clock in the morning. So all indications right now is that this storm will come through during the overnight hours, Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, which is unfortunate because that's when everybody's asleep. And so our big concern in the weather community amongst meteorologists is trying to get the word out, having a plan and action so you know when warnings are issued for your location. Best thing is to have a weather radio. If not, you'll have to keep the TV on all night. The latest forecast from the Storm Prediction Center has the yellow area in a slight risk for severe weather from 7 a.m. Tuesday through 7 a.m. on Wednesday. The orange area is a moderate risk for severe weather. In this area in particular, they're watching for the potential of very large storms that will be very strong at that. Slightly closer view wind shows places included in that would be just about the entire KFVS viewing area: Springfield, Missouri, West Plains, St. Louis, Evansville, Indiana, Louisville, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, Columbus here also included, Columbus, Indiana that is, Bloomington, Indiana, up towards Champaign, Illinois. So you can get an idea of what areas we are talking about for the best chance for severe weather. And as I mentioned, it's going to be active. Here's the system Tuesday night passing through. This is a look at the GFS model, the longer range. And what's going to happen is we're going to get fronts that are just stalling out, at least around the KFVS area. We've got one front that's going to be stalled out just to our south Thursday, and it begins to lift back north as a warm front. And along that front, we could see showers developing. So I've included showers in the forecast now for Thursday. Notice, again, we're kind of we see systems passing, but we keep getting these systems over the top of the Midwest. So another chance for storms possible on Friday, chance on Saturday. Here we are at 7 a.m. Saturday morning, and you can see a cold front draping down through the area. So we've got storms in the forecast then. Some of those could be strong to severe as well. And even through the day on Sunday, notice that front does not move at all. So we've got rain in the forecast now for Easter. Right now it's too early to say if it's going to be an all-day rain or if it's just periods of rain. And then here we go into Monday, and again, notice the rain sitting up over the top of us as these fronts and these boundaries just sit around here and allow for the storms to run right along them. So, and again, here we go by next Wednesday. So not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. A pretty significant storm appears to be showing up on the computer models, although this is still a long way off with the cold front draping through the area. but it does appear we could see another chance for severe weather by Monday of next week, Tuesday, as well as again by Wednesday. I want to remind you, you can pick up a Storm Team Weather Radio. Of course, we're talking about storms in the KFVS area tomorrow night, so go out and pick one up today or tomorrow before you head home from work. You can get it in any of these locations for $29.99, or if you want to purchase one online from anywhere on the internet, you can do it from kfvs12.com/weatherradio for the special price. Also on there I've got tips on how to program that radio both in video format as well as all the codes that you need to put in your counties and the right frequencies and all that information. That is the latest from now regarding our Tuesday night to Wednesday time frame. Tuesday afternoon again, if we get isolated thunderstorms popping up, those will have to be watched very closely, especially over southeast Missouri. I think Illinois, Kentucky should stay relatively dry on Tuesday afternoon and early evening. But the ones over Tuesday afternoon and evening in southeast Missouri or southern Missouri could produce tornadoes or large hail. That line comes through overnight, Tuesday night and Wednesday morning, probably from around 10 o'clock through maybe as early as 3 in the morning. And then we should begin to dry out a little bit by Wednesday afternoon with another chance for rain coming in by Thursday. Don't forget the links at the top of my blog. You can check the interactive radar out. You can also track to see if there's any storm chasers in the area or anywhere across the country. You can watch their live video feeds as well. Hope you have a great afternoon, and I will talk to you later.